So are we going to do those individually or as a group?
They'll be individual.
Okay.
Alina, are we streaming on YouTube yet? Yes, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. And we're back. 12:41 out of executive session. Mr. Chairman, number 3 is consider and take action on the agenda items listed above in executive session if necessary. Item A, project double stack, I would ask that the board approve the commercial recruitment program incentive as discussed.
So moved.
I second.
Great. Moved and seconded. All in favor? Say aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries.
On item C, project melt, I would ask that we,
Hang on. I'm going to step away. I'm going to abstain from any action on this.
yes, sir. Let it be noted that Mickey Poland has stepped away. On item C, we would ask that the board authorize a loan of $50,000 as discussed in executive session to Polysachi Polymers versus a grant that was originally offered.
So moved.
Second.
All right, moved and seconded. Any more discussion? All right, let's go to vote. All in favor of approving as mentioned?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Got Mickey coming back in.
I would hope he would come back pretty quick.
Thank you, Mickey.
All right, in item D, project CCR, I would ask that the board authorize the CEO to execute documents necessary for the buyer of that property discussed in executive session to be able to subdivide that lot in the future.
I'll move.
Second.
Has been moved and seconded. Any additional discussion? All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Item 4, staff reports. Celine?
All right, let me go ahead and share. Okay, here we are. I'm going to be quick. I have some updates on the job fair. We have close to 20 employers already registered. We're still promoting that to employers so that way we can get more registered. Different sectors that have signed up include healthcare, retail, law enforcement, general labor, production, construction labor, and education. We do have UTRGV, also one of their programs. I can't remember the name of it. I thought I had written it down in my notes, but they're on board also, as well as some municipalities that are going to be part of it too. So once we have at least, I'd say 25 employers signed up, we're going to go ahead and start promoting with the link for job seekers so they could get signed up, and then they'll receive a link from Workforce so they could log in. We're still, our website campaign is still ongoing. We have, I think, 3 more posts. We've been getting pretty good traffic to our website, about 1,200 to 1,500 visitors a month since January. And that's all due to, the different digital campaigns that we have, the commercials, and we're also doing some geofencing and targeting some specific locations to bring in some more traffic to our website. We did have a pretty successful event. The Red News event brought together a whole lot of people from the area, from Brownsville, Port of Brownsville, Port of Harlingen, Valley International Airport, Port Laredo. We had some brokers giving some updates on the housing market and industrial real estate. Overall, it was very successful. I was really happy to see it all come together. It showed the economic opportunities here in the Rio Grande Valley and put us, on a national platform. So we had been pretty busy planning that, and it was a relief to have it happen and have it go so well. So it was a lot of fun. We also did a spotlight for women, Harlingen Women in Business for March. We have one more that will be coming out tonight. We're planning some events for Economic Development Week. And let's see. This is just like a quick overview of our digital marketing. I do have a meeting for to update some of the commercials. Right now we have a branding, commercial retail space, industrial facilities, and Aerotropolis. That one, it will probably stay, but we're gonna try and think up some new ideas for another commercial. They're doing very well. We're noticing a lot of likes and follows on social media because of it. A lot of real estate and brokers liking and following us. So we are seeing some good activity produced from that. And as well, we do have the digital marketing campaign with them. Let's see. And these are just some ads that I've created. They're out in Red News and Valley Business Report, and I can't remember where else, but I kind of keep them consistent. If they're all coming out like in the same month, they're all the same looking kind of style. So, but that is my update for today.
Thank you, Celine.
Mhm.
Beverly?
Okay, so this has been a pretty busy month for commercial development. I not only completing the different tasks for the commercial projects, but continue to meet with different businesses for retention and for new business startups. We've had a lot of interest, or we continue to have a lot of interest in Harlingen. And when that happens, again, I provide as much resources as I can to that potential startup. Some of the startups are new to market. We continue to work on providing the best we can to our small businesses as well. One of the more recently, I've met with some businesses who are not only doing really well, but they're expanding into markets outside of Harlingen. And so it's really neat to see, different businesses rebounding from COVID and the pandemic and really growing as the market has been spending money. So, and we'll go over that in just a little bit. Some of the projects you can see here that I've been working with, attended several meetings, not only just webinars virtually, but actually was able to attend some in-person meetings, such as the ribbon cuttings for Hilton Garden Inn Convention Center. That was a great event. We're excited for that. And also the Harlingen Destination Park, which is, when I drive by, is really packed already. So it's good to see the community and the citizens out and enjoying that park. Other meetings, planning and zoning meetings, they've been pretty busy from the meetings I've attended this month. And I'm excited to hopefully see some good things coming out of that. And then I wanted to share with you just a little bit, quick update on the March 2021 sales tax report, which actually reflects January 2021 sales. And we're up 6.8%. So you can see here the local sales tax produced from those taxable sales in January. So the market, the consumers are out there, they're spending money in Harlingen, and we've continued to see an increase. And I just thought that was some good news to share. And people are out spending money, and that's about what I have to share today. I appreciate you guys, and thank you for everything you do.
Beverly, is there a way to determine maybe like for local sales tax collected, that's for 1 month. Is there a way to find out top 10 payers of sales tax in the city or top
Yeah.
50 or by industry? Just that might be just instructive just to know where it's coming from.
Sure.
If there's a
Sure,
big one.
I can do that. I can, as long as it's not confidential, I can share that information. So I'll look into that and then
Even if
provide
it's
it.
just by industry type, that would be
Right.
helpful too.
I can do that.
We
Okay.
might be able to aggregate those numbers, but individual taxpayers, there's still some issues with privacy on that.
Sure, yeah, no, that's not, but just curious where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Definitely. Any other questions?
Thank you, Beverly.
All right. Thank you.
Ron?
Yeah, okay, so like Beverly said, this last month has been pretty busy. We're kind of stretching out to our counterparts in Matamoros. Had a first initial meeting with Roberto Matus from the Association of Maquiladoras, looking at, nearshoring, reshoring companies looking at coming into Mexico, particularly into Matamoros, and looking at opportunities to build a distribution center or looking for a facility for distribution on the U.S. side. So that one has been very interesting, and we're going to keep following up every month, just so we can have our feet on the ground and finding out what's going on the manufacturing side. Also, very important, I attended a TEDC, Texas Economic Development Council webinar. And basically what it was a presentation on a gentleman that actually services the US government and how companies, local companies, can put themselves out there to be able to apply for these contracts. So with that said, we looked up a company that did electrical work, and sure enough, the website for a local company from Harlingen popped up. And so we're going to keep moving on. They're going to send us some more information and kind of share it out to the different other companies out there that, want to do work or have enough capacity to do government work. Also, as you can see, worked on quite a bit of different projects, some state leads, some came from site selectors, and so we're working hard on them. We got a couple of them due on the 1st of April. So, and then lastly, on the 8th next week, we're going to have our 7th HMA meeting. It's still going to be virtual. We're going to have a gentleman by the name of Andrew Morals. He's a marketing services institution company that does full markings for different projects or retrofitting projects on the industrial side. So it'll be good for HMA members to be aware that companies like these are out there for anything that they have. And that is it. If you all have any questions, I'm more than happy to.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Herman. In the interest of time, because it's already 1 o'clock, I'm going to go ahead and pass on my report. I will send you all my report later on. But suffice to say that we have been busy with a lot of different projects and a lot of different things that are going on in terms of marketing. I really did enjoy having an opportunity to collaborate with a lot of different economic developers in that Red News economic forecast that just focused on South Texas. It really started when I saw an advertisement in Red News about a economic forecast for South Texas, and I dug in a little bit deeper and found out that it was for San Antonio. And I called the publishers and told them South Texas is not San Antonio. San Antonio is a Rio Grande, is up north of the Rio Grande Valley and north of South Texas. And so they said, why don't you guys do something to showcase what the Rio Grande Valley and South Texas is all about? And so Celine did a really good job of coordinating a lot of the speakers, and the Red News folks did too, But we were glad to have been one of the major co-hosts and sponsors for that event. We are already seeing dividends from that event. In the last couple of days, we have seen and heard from a lot of different outside investors and brokers asking for more information and telling us that they're looking for deals. And so we're showing them everything that we have here in Harlingen and trying to make sure that they take the opportunity to get to know Harlingen a lot better. So it was a great event, I think, and we're going to have to do it again because, like I said, we're already starting to see a lot of good feedback from that. With that, I'll end it. So, Mr. Chair, it's yours.
Well done. And that was a great event with Red Book. Anyway, well done. All right. Shall we adjourn?
All good. Thank you.
All right. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen.